Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we have point slope form. Point slope form is going to be y minus y1 equals m times x minus x1. You absolutely must know this formula for all quizzes and or testing purposes. Now, you'll notice that it's called point slope for a reason because it deals with points and it deals with slopes. So if I have an example of a slope of 6/5 and a point that is -2 comma -3, all I need to do is take each piece and put them into point slope formula. The easiest thing to do is y minus something equals something times x minus something. All you got to do is put the somethings in, just like you did with slope y-intercept form. Easiest thing to do is put the slope in, 6/5, and then you have the point. Now, every point has two parts. It has an x part and a y part. So if I have an x part and a y part, obviously the y part's going to go over here with the y. The x part's going to go in with the x. The biggest mistake people make in point slope form is they want to put the -2 over here because since it's first in the point, they want to put it first in the equation. But you must remember that y is first in the equation, so you need to use the y portion of the point. In this case, it's y plus 3, because two negatives make a positive, 6/5 x plus 2. At this point, I can easily graph. In fact, point slope is the easiest type to graph because it literally gives you a point. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. There's the point. All we had to do is put it on the graph, -2 comma -3. From this point, not from 0, from this point, use the slope. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So remember, slope is rise over run, up and over. That is the equation graphed in point slope form. So, having used point slope form here, let's go ahead and do a different example of point slope form. In this case, point slope form, I'm going to actually give you 2 points, 6 comma -3 and 4 comma -1. Now, the thing is, I have 2 points and I don't have a slope. But that's easy enough to find. The formula, of course, for slope is m equals y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. So in this case, m, the slope, equals -3 minus -1. Don't forget the negative. And 6 minus 4. Remember, either point could be used first as long as whatever you use first on top, use first on bottom. Now, with that, m equals, let's see here, -2 over 2, which is -1. So my slope is now -1. I can do point slope form using either one of those slope or either one of those points. So y minus something equals something, parentheses, x minus something. All right, let's plug in the slope, -1. Pick a point, doesn't make a difference. Let's choose this one. -1, 4, so I have y plus 1 equals -1, parentheses, x plus 4. And at this point, we can graph it. We choose 1, 2, 3, 4, down 1. With a slope of -1, I go down 1 over 1, down 1 over 1. And I put the line on the graph, and it goes right to the point using the slope. Don't forget to put your equation on the line. Now, the other thing we need to talk about for point slope form is we need to be able to change point slope form into standard form. So let's take this one right here, and I need to get from y plus 1 equals -1, parentheses, x plus 4, into ax plus by equals c. That is standard form. So to do this, I need all the x's and y's on one side, all the numbers together. Easiest thing is let's distribute the -1. Y plus 1 equals -x minus 4. Let's get all the numbers together on one side, -1, -1. Let's get all the x's together on the other side, plus x plus x. So I get x plus y equals -5. That is standard form. The problem with standard form is it is awful to graph because I do not have a point, I do not have a slope. I can't tell what the y-intercept is. I basically have nothing. So all it is standard form for when we use it down the road in the future. So that is point slope form.